Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Brian here again, and we're going to continue from the last topic that we were talking about, which was purpose. We're going to continue that series. I hope this to be a 7-part series really. And from last video, basically we talked about why it was important to find your purpose and why it is important to go after it, and why that can be very revealing for your life. But one of the most important things is actually knowing why you aren't going after your purpose, why most people don't do it, and why you should look out for these things that could prevent you from finding out who you are. Now, there are a lot of reasons, but these are the most several things that I have discovered are very, very important that can hinder you from ever even thinking about finding your purpose. These things are sometimes unavoidable. They are a huge part of who you are, huge part of your life, and you can't escape it. Now, what are those things? The first things I want to talk about, because it's something that applies to every single person, is parenting, your parents. Nature versus nurture, all those things, we've heard about it 1,000 times, but I can't emphasize this enough, that parenting plays a huge part on who you grow up to become. Now, you can become a good person in spite of your parents. You can become a great person in spite of your parents. You can become a wonderful person because of your parents. So you can see either way, it's playing a huge part. And whether you have parents or not, that also plays a part too. But what I've come to realize is that today we live in a society where parents think that they can do anything and anything to their children. It's absolutely shocking, the kind of parenting we see nowadays, the kind of kids that are being raised. There's no real love, there's no discipline. It's all about sometimes giving children all they want and sometimes not even giving them what they need. Being a parent is one of the most important things that you can do in this life. It's the core fiber of our society, ushering in the new generation of kids, of people, training them to become proper adults. That's just one thing. But to become a true parent is nurturing your child towards real adulthood, to becoming the best version of themselves. People forget that. It's not just about throwing someone in school and thinking, oh yeah, I'm a great parent. That's nice, that's okay, that's cool, but that's not enough. That's nowhere enough. Abandoning your child to the government to raise them is not parenting. Okay? That's not good enough. And we see that so much. Parents, you need to know who your child is. All children are different. All of them are unique. All of them are special. You need to take an interest in who they are trying to become, on who they are becoming. You can't force down dogma into their throats. You're there to guide them. The Bible says the same. You're there to guide them. You're there to instruct them. You're going to teach them. You're not there to force them. You're not there to shoehorn your expectations into their lives. You're there to set them on the right path. Because what you decide to do to your child at a young age affects who they're going to become when they're much older. And a lot of kids never, ever, ever go after their dreams or their purpose because it is robbed from them from when they were a child by their parents. Their parents scared the bejesus out of them. It scares the childhood wonder out of their hearts. The inspiration that they have to become things is scared out of them. They're never encouraged to really, really believe that they can be anything. What are we doing in this society? What are we really doing? We're not doing enough for these kids. We're not doing enough for young children, for young boys and girls out there, for them to inspire to be the best, to be the greatest. Parenting has fallen. It's not what it used to be, and it's getting worse. Some parents are nothing but enablers in their children's lives, and that's sad. So if you think that you're not going after your purpose, I want you to really think about how you were raised and what are those things that you feel maybe your parents took away from you. That might be key to discovering it might be key to discovering who you are. Okay? I know it's hard. I know it's incredibly difficult to dig deep and face certain demons, to face certain pain. But if you had parents that robbed you of your childhood in any kind of way, whether through mental or physical abuse, you owe it to yourself to dig deep and fight it. You need to fight it because you don't want to pass that down to your own kids. Because trust me, you will. You will if you never ever tackle it. Okay? And this keeps happening. A lot of families now are broken. There's a huge reason why there's a lot of divorce. There's a lot of one single parent homes, and credit to those people, but it's not the most efficient way to raise kids. It's not easy, I get it, and things happen, I get it, but this is where we are. We either start realizing that we are destroying the fabric of our society and the potential of people now, before it's too late. But I just want to speak to those people who are really interested in changing, who are really interested in going after what is stopping them. I get it. When you're raised all your life and you're told really negative things about yourself, you're told really negative things about what you want to do, you're never encouraged. There's no positive reinforcement. There's nothing. There's no guidance. There's nothing. You literally have to fight for everything tooth and nail. I get it. And at this point, you're like, man, I'm in life. What's the point? It's too late. I'm too old. I can't. Don't be your dad. Don't be your mom. You can. You can beat it. You can be the best. You can be great. It's never too late. And whatever past demon or past pain is keeping you that's from your parents, to be specific, you need to face it. It's stopping you in your life. But I want to tell you that it's completely possible. It is incredibly possible. Because why? You are alive right now. You have achieved. To this point, you have overcome. If you are listening to me right now, you have overcome. And you can do way more. It's not about showing off. It's not about showing your parents who's boss or showing them aha. There's no aha moment in this. It's about you. It's about the legacy you want to live and your future kids and everything down from you. Do you want to stop the bad parenting, everything, all those negative emotions? Now it's time to do it. So guys, I hope you got something from this video. I'm thankful for you for listening. I'm going to continue with this series and we'll see what we're going to be discussing more on purpose following in the next video. But for this video, it's more or less geared to one of the main reasons why you're not following your purpose. And like I've said, it could be because of what happened with your parents. And a lot of people ignore this. And I hope you stop ignoring it and do something about it. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys later.